Hello everyone, welcome to Smuggle Fist Games. This is going to be my first YouTube Let's Play video, starring Shadowrun Hong Kong. I've previously played Shadowrun Returns, and I thought it was pretty decent. I didn't end up getting excited to play Dragonfall, so my only experience with Shadowrun is from Returns. Here we go! I have decided that I am going to play a Decker, because I heard in preview material that they were revamping the matrix system that Deckers interact with, so it just makes sense to me to be able to handle that with the main character. I have chosen the default Decker here just to see. It looks like this is a pretty good loadout. It's a little more quickness maybe than I would have picked. Body is great for everyone because it gives you HP. This is the same system Shadowrun Return used as far as I can tell, so I'm pretty familiar with it, even though I have not played this game before other than to start it to configure the recording. I like to start with 3 Charisma because the second point in Charisma and the fourth point in Charisma give you etiquettes. And etiquettes are really important to me because they allow you to basically just get extra plot options and unlock new stories that wouldn't otherwise be available. You know what? I really do not think that this character is going to need melee at all. He's going to be a very technologically oriented character. So I'm going to get those points back by picking a custom class and just spending basically how they were before, but without the strength. I think strength is really something you only need if you're going to be hitting people up close. I mean, at least based on this description, it doesn't make sense for a Decker to really have a lot of strength, in my opinion. But like I said, I do like to get some etiquettes, and I like to leave one open for after I start the game, so I can kind of see where the plot takes us before I allocate that point. But I want to be a competent Decker, so I'm going to put most of my points like this. That should be good for now. Let's see here. Let's go with Smuggle Fist as his call sign there. And his name can be something pretty pedestrian. He'll be Mark Smith. Maybe that's his real name, or maybe that's just a boring name he made up to make sure that he didn't reveal his real name. Here we go. I'm going to be quiet for cutscenes.
You have one new message.
Hi. It's Raymond. I hope I have the right number. Look, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I need your help. Remember the day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told you that the past is just a story, that if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you. Yeah. I was wrong. I'm on my way to Hong Kong now, to finish something I should have faced a long time ago. And I need you with me. I know we're not blood, and we didn't leave things in a good place, but you and Duncan are the only real family I have. Please, if our past means anything to you, meet me in Hong Kong right away. I'll explain more when you get here. I'm begging you. I'm almost out of time.
Well, that was pretty intense. That's something I really enjoyed in Shadowrun Returns. Kind of the atmosphere that I believe it's Hairbrained Schemes, the developer of this game, has injected really helps establish your role as a role-playing game. I'm not sure if I'm going to read all the text in the game. I might voice our own character. I'm not sure it makes sense for me to just read this like a book out loud. Hong Kong, Victoria Harbor, August 2056. Okay, so the mechanic here is, since I have a 3 in body, this is something I can say. I always like in role-playing games to pick the options that you have to unlock, presuming somehow that they're more special. Don't know what you're talking about. Must be the harbor lights messing with you. Find Raymond? I thought he'd be here. Or, where's the old man? When was the last time you saw him? Any idea what's going on? The Raymond that I remember was a bit distant to begin with. Sarge? You got something you want to say? I know I've been out of touch. Point and click, isometric game. Objectives. Huh. I'm going to create a save game just to make sure everything's working. Here we go. Usually you can talk to people, but I guess we've already had our conversation. They're in our party, I guess, so let's see if we can check their stats. And we can. This is Duncan here. He's an orc. He is strong and fast. He comes equipped with an assault rifle, armor. This is totally new to this game. Returns did not allow you to exchange items with your party members, so don't know much about that. Looks like Carter's going to be a mage. We start with a slightly worse rifle than our friend Duncan here. His looks like the first upgrade of the AK-97 here. We're also not armored. But we do start with a data jack, which is important because every decker needs a data jack and a deck, which is this here. His cyberware, none. Her cyberware, none. That makes sense. She's a mage. Mages can't use cyberware because it interferes with their spellcasting abilities. It's a pretty wide range of spells. I think I'm going to call the first video here. So just we'll write that save and I'll close out here. I'll see you next time on Smuggle Fist Games.